Yikes, I forgot my calculator. How will I ever do my math homework?
Oh hey, you should check out MATLAB. It's really neat, and it could really help you out.
MATLAB? What in the world is that? I just need my calculator.
Short for Matrix Laboratory, MATLAB has all the functions of your calculator, and so much more. Let me show you.
Okay.
So here we have MATLAB. Let's get familiar with the basics. So down here, you have the command window, and all that simple stuff you want to do in your calculator, you can do it right here. For example, you want 9 times 9, that's 81.
Wow, it really is 81.
And it really is just like your calculator.
No way.
All right, let's get back over here. So some other cool stuff we can do is it can store numbers and variables. Want me to show you?
Yes, please.
Okay, say you want k to equal 9. You type in k equals 9, hit enter. Now say you want to do, let's see, k times 55. It does 9 times 55 for you. It really is like k is equal to 9.
K does equal 9. That's amazing.
All right, so we're over k equal 9. So how to get rid of it? Because say you need to do more work. Well, you just type in clear all. And when you type in clear all, it'll take everything stored in your workspace, where it has whatever you stored before. So you hit enter to clear all, and it clears it out. Now you have nothing stored there. So now it's like a blank slate.
Like a blank slate. I could use one of those.
All right, let's get back over here. So a little more complicated stuff. Up here, you can store files where you can write programs, and it'll take any kind of work where you have long equations or repetitive stuff, and it'll make it easier for you, just kind of like Excel or something like that.
Wow, I use Excel a lot, so this could come in handy.
Exactly. So, some other basic functions that you need to learn about this is that down here in the command window, some pretty cool stuff you can do is, say you want to do some work, you use the up and down arrows, and it'll show you stuff you've done in the past.
Wow, we all have a pretty long past, don't we?
That's forgetful? Is that what you meant, sir?
Yes.
Yeah, we're all pretty forgetful sometimes. All right, so what else can we do? You can also say you need to write something out like a trig function, like say cosine or something, but you really just can't remember it. You type in like CO and you hit tab, it'll show you other options. And you're like, oh wow, cosine is COS.
Cosine is COS? That's novel to me.
Yeah, I know. All right, so let's get back to it. Up here are the files that you can store, like I showed you before. You can do some pretty cool stuff. Like let's look at a previous one I've made. So over here, say you're writing out your equations and you do a percent sign, and then you can make a personal note to yourself. So this personal note won't be shown to the person using the program, only to you. So it's a good reference to yourself. Some other pretty cool stuff is a semicolon that will suppress whatever you write down there.
Wow. Suppression is key sometimes.
I know. Anyways, so anything I can help you out with?
Well, you know, I have this homework and I just cannot figure out the cosine of 0.
Wow, sounds like you need a calculator. Or MATLAB. MATLAB. Let's get to it. So hey, like I said, you can write the cosine, COS, open the parentheses, write 0, and then close it and enter. And hey, cosine of 0 is equal to 1. Who would have known?
Cosine's number 1. Cosine's number 1.
All right, write it down. What else do we need to do?
Well, I have this function here where y equals 5x. But you know, how am I supposed to know what all of these values of y are for all 3 of these values of x?
That's a lot of work. Let's make it easy. So, I made a file already that'll help you out with this, where I stored 5 equal to the slope, and then the x value I made interchangeable. That way you can do multiple x values and not have to type it in every single time, the whole equation. That could drag out and be super boring. And then after I did that, I strung it all together and I made the equation. And I want to display what the y value here, the function equation, is equal to. Let's run the program, why don't we? So I hit run, and it'll ask you to enter the x value. And your first x value is 6. So 6, enter, and you get 30.
Wow, 30? I would have never known that.
All right, let's do the next ones. So run it again, and you want to do 8, and you get 40.
So it's basically just like multiplying.
Yeah, but it does it for you.
Unbelievable.
And your last one's 13. Wow, 13 is a big number. I can't do that in my head. So you type it in here, and you get 65.
Wow, you kids and your technology.